Hello, collective. How about we tap into the energy of my Scorpios out there? All right, Scorpios, we're going to tap into some of your energy today, sun, moon, or rising in Scorpios. I also do offer personal readings. That contact information is at the top of my page. I also do have a spiritual shop. I sell different products there. Wealth attraction oil, love attraction oil, protection oil, cleansing grounding oil. It's just a few. There's a lot of different things on there. Check it out if you get a minute. I'll put the link at the bottom of the video. Scorpios, let's see what's out here for you. What's going on in my Scorpio energy? Scorpios, sun, moon, or rising Scorpios. Let's take a look. Ace of Wands reverse. King of Wands reverse. Seven Pentacles reverse. Four Wands upright. Swords upright. King of Swords upright. Six of Pentacles reverse. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Tower reverse. Hermit upright. Okay, Scorpio. Let's take a look. A relationship has ended. It could be a romantic relationship, or maybe you cut off somebody in your family, or work. Something's changed and ended. If something wasn't an equal give and take, you stopped putting forth the work and the effort towards it because it just wasn't benefiting you. You start going within, giving yourself evaluations. Is this what I really want? Is this taking me in the direction that I really want to be in? Now, I am seeing the energy of someone of your past. This is a masculine energy, fire sign, more than likely. You got fire somewhere in their chart. And they keep trying to re-enter the new phases of your life by bringing their same old routine and behavior and mannerisms. Nothing has changed with this person. It's like they're on repeat. They don't even know how to come to you differently. They come like they always have, saying the same things, sending the same messages, want to do the same things. You moved on from this. This is almost to the point of almost seeming disgusting. I think you even like have a ugh factor when you see their name pop up on your phone, or if they're calling you from blocked numbers and you're like, ugh, this person. And you're standing on business too. Like you're moving forward. It's like, that's over, that's done, I moved on. You put your effort into it when it was a thing. Now it's no longer a thing. And you are moving on to greater things. Scorpio. Let me take a look. High Priestess in reverse. Hangman upright. All right. You do feel a certain roadblock about something though. Like, yeah, you've moved on and you've been doing some growing. I think you're practicing more self-love or realizing that you need to. I get that out here. I feel like you're missing something that you need, like you're waiting for like the right opportunity, or if I just had this, then I can do this, that, and that. But there's a High Priestess out here in reverse. Now, that's not your energy. You are very intuitive, and it can be difficult for someone to pull the wool over your eyes. But this is somebody who tries to give unwanted advice. This is someone who feels like they know the right thing. You should do this, you shouldn't do that. You should just trust what I say type of a person. Now, this may be somebody in your family. It could be a friend. It could be a work dynamic. You know, it can be any of these things. But this person actually is not intuitive at all. They don't have good advice. They can't even guide themselves. But they want that acknowledgement and respect of that. Like, well, you should just do what I say. You should just do this and this and that and that. And when you look at their life and what they got going on, they don't have anything that you want. They don't have anything that makes you look at them and say, hey, you know what? You're right. I can take your advice, or I should do this and do that. But this is some person who also feels like they should be put on a pedestal. And they feel like they got more power, authority, and say-so than what they really do. It's a facade. This person doesn't go within. They don't do any self-work. Yeah. So, you know, put people where they belong in your situation, guys, you know. All right. Let's take a minute to look at some messages from your ancestry and or spirit guides. Let's take a look at some messages from your ancestry or spiritual guides. Let's take a look and see what they would like to communicate to you. Let's see what they would have to say. You don't have to have an altar to speak with your guides and your ancestry, of course. Just be willing to communicate with them if that's your thing. And learn to sync yourself with them so that you'll be able to hear their messages clear. Graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt has various uses, including cursing and luck and protection, love as well, and ancestor work. It's a vital ingredient for rituals related to death. Now, let me tell you why this card is significant, even though the wording seems graphic. Scorpios represent reincarnation. Scorpios represent death and a rebirth. So I find it very enlightening that this card comes out because it's not negative, it's not dark. This is a connection tool between you and your ancestry and things of that nature. As the description said, it can be used for a number of things, you know, but it helps to pull in the energy of your ancestry to your work, okay, if you have access to it. Cemetery etiquette. Coins left on graves serve as symbolic payments to spirits, expressing gratitude for their assistance. Yes, and I find this like, wow, that this is coming out with the graveyard, because this is lineage, a lineage connection. Someone may have an item of their grandmother's or great-grandmother. You can use that item the same way as a connection tool. If you don't have access to like a family cemetery, or if going to the cemetery isn't your thing, somebody has an item from a grandmother. Yeah, it's precious. It's very precious to you. Use it for your spell work. Yeah, if you do spell work, and if you don't do spell work, use it just to connect to that loved one and hear, you know, what they're wanting to communicate to you. I think somebody sleeps with this item. I see it sometimes. Herbal medicine. Hoodoo medicine is a natural healing practice of African American origins that traces its roots back to the use of healing plants by enslaved Africans. This is calling forth for me to mention a detox or a cleanse. Someone may be doing that now or thinking about doing it, or maybe you should start considering it, because that also helps clears the way for you to be able to have a stronger connection with spirits and energies. And that also kind of goes in hand with my cleansing, grounded spiritual oils here as well. That can be used to help empower your connection. It certainly can. But yeah, so Scorpios, this is what we have out here. It's looking pretty good. I feel like in general energy, you guys are getting ready to reap what you've sown in a good way. I feel like you've been putting in the hard work. You're not overly investing into the wrong things and the wrong people. You're standing your ground. I believe that you're going to be having some things that come back and pour back into you. And that's really exciting. That's really exciting because it is coming towards you. All right, Scorpios, until next time.